Familia, hemos llegado a uno de los stands que tenía más ganas de ver y es el de mis amigos de Gainlab. Aquí estamos con Mr. Imra, que es el Sales Manager de la marca. Como ya saben, llevo probando los equipos de Gainlab unos 3 meses más o menos. Hemos revisado el Dictador, el Empress, el Bishop y estamos trabajando en el Gobernador, que ya les digo es el compresor óptico más completo que he probado hasta ahora. La review va a quedar espectacular, ya la veréis y se darán cuenta de lo que estoy hablando. So Inra, what do we have here? What's new? What's coming on this year?
Okay. Hello everybody. Let me introduce you to our new stuff. We have 2 new products. The first one is the Wizard. Wizard is a stereo valve saturator. It's a stereo unit, so all the controls are affecting both channels. We are having an input control to define the input level. We have an equalizer in the middle of it. The equalizer is to set up which part of the sound you want to work with, how the saturation will be affected. So for the high frequencies, mid frequencies and low frequencies also. If you like this equalizer, you can leave it on or even turn it off. The saturation part with the tubes happens here at the bias and the feed section. With the bias, you're setting up how the tube will reflect to the signal and the color of saturation, the general color of saturation, where it goes. So it will have richness or less rich saturation. You can play with the feed button. The feed defines how much of the original signal or how much only the saturated signal. Like a blend knob, yes. And with these 2 knobs, you can set up your character really. This equalizer also helps you to set up where this character should be applied. So this is the 2 things that works together. And if it's not enough for you, this button is a Varimu compressor inside. So you can have 10 dB gain reduction at the end of it. So it's a bit more complex unit than just a saturator. I hope you will like it, guys. And on the output control, you can set up the output level of the unit.
Let me just interrupt you for a second. This is one of the things that I think makes you shine.
Oh.
You don't stay okay with the standards.
Yeah.
You take the standards 3, 4, 5 steps further to what people are doing now. So this is amazing. There's no limit where I will use this. Drums,
yes.
Backing vocals,
yes.
Adding some textures, some voices, bass guitars,
yeah.
Acoustic guitars, yes. To give that saturation.
That saturation, sparkling things. Yes, definitely.
There's no limit for that.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what else?
Okay, let me show you the second beauty, the Lieutenant. Lieutenant is a monitor controlling device. This is the main unit of the monitor control device, so all the connections you will have on the back of it. Okay. And this is the remote control unit. I'm going to explain you here on the remote control what do we have as a function. We have 2 balanced input sources. You can name the sources as you want. We have the 3rd source is an ASABU digital input, and we have Bluetooth even as a source. As a destination, so the outputs of the system, you can choose 3 pairs of speakers that you can drive. The unit's main volume control is a stepped attenuator, so you hear the relays are clicking. This is the most precise and most...
Every time it touches something here, it sounds happening here. Oh, so basically this is the remote that what is analog happening here.
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
So we have this kind of volume control, which is very precise and expensive, obviously. We have the mute and mono and dim control, which is available everywhere. This is nothing new on that. I would point out that we have a focus filter. We call it focus filter, which is a low pass filter or a mid-band, a band pass filter or a high pass filter applied to the signal. It helps the sound engineer to focus on the low end when he plays with a kick and the bass guitar, you know, to not get messed about what's happening in the middle range. So, as a final thing, I would say I have something unique, which is the power sequencer. The power sequencer meaning that we have 3 power outputs, and you can control them individually. You hook up the first power output to your rack. The second one is your computer and sound card. The third one can be the speakers. And as you arrive to the studio, come here and I show you. As you arrive to the studio in the morning, you switch on the power, it starts to count down the delay times and turn on your rack, and then turn on your computer, and then when the sound card is on, turns on your speakers. As you're finished with your fantastic work and you want to have your dessert Jack Daniels, then you switch on, you immediately can go drinking,
And everything
and everything switches off.
in the timing.
In a sequence. Okay?
That's pretty nice to avoid pops, right?
Yes, no pops anymore.
Pops, no.
And it's very cozy to use. You don't hang around in the back of. It has a weight.
It feels like it's something serious.
Serious things have weight and have size and price.
Amazing. What's the price for that one?
Oh, I know only in US dollars, but it's in US dollars it's 2,700.
Okay, so it comes with this.
Yes, obviously they are together.
Okay, and what's the price for the Wizard?
For the Wizard is about in US dollar is about 3,100.
3,100. So you are fighting with a very famous box.
Yes.
Can't wait to try it.
This is the market.
Can't wait to try it. Okay, and what is that? This is a...
This is just a loop selector,
Okay.
which we use for the
For the
purpose
shape.
of choose where the signal goes. It's good for demonstration purposes. On every exhibition we are using it.
Or maybe if you have some gears connected and you want to switch
Yeah.
between them.
Yeah, but it chooses only one loop, so it's not a matrix. Maybe one day.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you so much, Imra.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
For me, it's a dream come true. Come and say hello to you, and I want to express my gratitude for trusting my channel and for let me bring this lovely business up here to the community. Mi gente, espero que hayan disfrutado tanto como yo de esta entrevista. Seguimos adelante y yo me quité.